And welcome to my YouTube channel, Academy for Creative Transformation. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Anka Bosanac. I'm a Reiki master teacher with more than 20 years of experience as a Reiki therapist and exactly 21 years of experience as a Reiki teacher. Today's topic is 5 most common reasons why Reiki doesn't work. This doesn't work, I put under quotation mark, and we'll see why. I will start from one of most difficult reasons to notice, most difficult reason to be aware of, and then I'll go by reasons easier to notice. The main reason I would say is specific expectation. Let's give an easy example. For example, you are buying a property. You saw a property that you really like and you would like to buy it. So you are channeling Reiki towards that goal, buying that specific property. And it didn't happen. So the conclusion, Reiki doesn't work. The reason why it didn't work is probably because somewhere around the corner or a little bit further there is a property that suits you much better, or it's of the same quality for less money and better location. Perhaps the property you wanted has some hidden faults you can't be aware of, and those faults could cause significant money outgoing, significant costs. So, in general, it happened for the best for you and for the best for everyone. So in case like that, what I do, I leave it open in terms that it should be the best for me and the best for everyone involved. In a case like this, buying a property, I would go for a property that best suits my needs and my budget at the moment, and that works best for everyone involved, probably for the sellers, and in case anyone else is involved, for them as well. This is a very, very tricky thing. We are not aware of it when we enthusiastically channel energy towards something. It's very easy to fall into that trap. So I would like to emphasize that we have to be aware of that. From my personal experience, I know that almost no one is aware of that in the beginning, but beginners almost always do the same thing, enthusiastically specifying the outcome, and when it doesn't happen, then disappointment starts creeping above all this enthusiasm. No need for disappointment. Let's start thinking that if it didn't work, it wasn't meant for us, there is something better on the horizon. The second challenging issue is attitude. This is sort of attitude that when we finish, let's say, first degree of Reiki, certain things should happen. We should have certain results. We should live like this. We should fix that. When we finish second degree, then another level of expectations, another level of shoulds. particularly when we finish master teacher degree, then our life probably should be perfect, no problem at all. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. It works through our regular practicing, through our enthusiasm, to our love, to our openness, to our patience. And everyone is different. So the results one person, let's say, achieves, I don't like that expression, but let's say, we'll use it now for this particular purpose, doesn't mean that another person will have the same, let's say, result. We start at different points, we use Reiki, practice with different frequency, with different enthusiasm, with different um, level of patience, with different understanding, with different energetic sensitivity. So, of course, our results are different. No comparison, please, because any comparison will bring disappointment. The next reason why we think sometimes that Reiki doesn't work is lack of practice. That's very easy to explain. Would you ever expect the same results from an athlete that practices every single day and another that practices only when they feel like practicing, like they have nothing else to do, or practicing once weekly? No, ever, never. So the same thing is with us. Practice brings results. With practicing, our energy channel becomes bigger. We channel more energy and we channel energy with higher frequency. So obviously someone practicing for years will have better results. I reluctantly use the word results, but I'm not sure what would be suitable at this particular moment. So someone practicing for years will have better results than someone who just started yesterday. Unless that someone is already involved in something very similar and has their energy channels very clear and very open and very much developed. The other thing is the idea that Reiki works like a magic pill. You just take a pill and you are fixed. So you do a specific treatment and your issue, your problem is fixed. Very far from truth. It doesn't work that way. Reiki works the way that it balances our body, mind, and spirit, that it gives a body a chance to use its own natural ability to heal. So it needs time, it needs attention, it needs love and patience. And the fifth reason is the idea that Reiki is something like magic wand. When you have a magic wand, your entire life is fixed, no problem. So you just finished your, let's say, first degree or second degree, and you consider that now your life should be fixed, free of any problem, because you received your attunement, you practice for a while, and you expect results. You expect your life to be perfect because you have a magic wand. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. At least I'm not aware of it. I don't know about such magic wand. So again, it's about practicing. It's about practicing without specific expectations, practicing with love and patience. Some people compare Reiki practice with bringing up the children, and I agree with that. I find it very, very appropriate comparison. So imagine, or you don't have to imagine, if you're a parent, how much of time, patience, and love you invested in your child or children. And this is something that basically lasts for your entire life. Even when they are grown ups, they learn, change, and it's never ending process. The same thing is with practicing Reiki. You always learn new things. You are different every year of practicing. And changes may be very, very subtle, but in a longer period of time, you can see significant results, significant changes. The idea of Reiki not working is usually the idea of newly trained Reiki practitioners, sometimes even people practicing a little longer tend to get that sort of conclusion. But definitely newly trained practitioners tend to, fall into that trap of Reiki not working for the reasons I mentioned before. Every Reiki practitioner practicing for a longer period of time knows very well and feels very well that Reiki does work. And I personally have so many examples, so many case studies showing that it does work, and my entire life shows it in all areas. So what I do advise, particularly to newly trained practitioners, is patience, love, and no specific expectations. Let something that has much bigger picture than yourself decide what is best for you and the best for everyone involved. If you like this video, please comment, please send me your questions. I'll be happy to answer. And until next watching, until next meeting, I send you my best wishes. Take care. Bye bye for now.